Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Crusader Kings 2. It is week number 12. We've got things going on, things are afoot, and we'll find out what that is in a second, but it looks like the Orthodox faith, which is far away from us. We are in the eastern side of Ivia. It's going to have no impact. Alright, we'll move on from that. Alright, so we just spent our wealth on making some improvements to our holdings. So we'll see the benefits of that in the near future. We continue to gain prestige and karma, slowly but surely. Our score has not risen, as we have now been the same character for quite some time. And, speaking of, we have finally ended. We began as this character as a toddler at the age of 3. And on this day, the 19th of October, in the year 807, we have finally come of age. So, the regency of our mother, for us, Raja Govinda, has ended. Our education did not work out terribly well. We are an amateurish plotter. Gained 1 intrigue, lost 1 stewardship. Not the best result, not what we were hoping for. And we went from this 2 days ago to this now. See how much we've grown in 2 days? Alright, well, here we are. We have our stats. We are, at least as a 16-year-old now, with our education complete, we are a 63476. Pretty weak, especially on the marshal side. Our state marshal is only 10, so we're not doing terribly well there. Neither is our stewardship. I would imagine at the moment, yeah, our balance dropped. No, it's okay, at least at the moment. Okay, we have diplomacy. I don't want to increase fertility. We're only 16. I don't think we'll have any problem getting a new heir and getting out from under our cousin who wants us dead. That one's not bad if we become a theologian. If we increase stewardship, we'll have better tax income, and city vassal opinion will rise. Intrigue. Nah, we're okay on intrigue, I think. Martial might be where it's at. If we increase our health, we might live to be much older, which may or may not be a good thing. I'd really like to have 1 kid and then be done with my wife, or just go straight for war, which increases our martial by 3. So, do we want the health bonus? I don't think we need that. I think we can just go for a war bonus. Martial 3. Alright, there you go. So now we're a little more balanced. 66476. Martial has gone up. How are we looking? We have 1,000 troops of our own. Our vassals bring 330 to the table. That's still not a lot. We are still facing a number of plots. So this would be our cousin still plotting against us. If we have a child soon, though, that might just change because they would be no longer the primary heir, and that might be enough to stop them. Our uncle's still plotting against us, and this is somebody else, so I'm not too worried about that. Who is that? Let's see if we can't end plot. No. What about yours? End plot. No. You don't want to end your plot against me, even though I'm aware of it. Alright, we do need to pick an ambition here. We're not going to be king anytime soon, so I'm not going to worry about that one. We're barely hanging on to the titles we got, so that might not be the best area to go. I could likely become a counselor far before getting any new titles. We could build a war chest. Let's see, where would we fit into on that? We are more than just a realm, more than a county. We have at least a couple, but I don't know if we're a county or duchy. So we need either 5 or 700. And the bonus would be 10% tax modifier for 5 years, which isn't that great. Groom and heir might be the good thing. Get ourselves an heir quickly and easily. And we'll go for that. Alright, well, now that we are of age, it is time to get married. By the way, meanwhile, there is a war going on. I have lost sight of that war. Our vassal, who was just added as our vassal, has a claim for this entire region, and they're trying to press it by themselves. I was thinking about doing it. They went for it themselves. So, good luck to them. But if they lose, does that mean we lose this territory and it becomes theirs? That would suck. It's a distinct possibility. Alright, well, it's time to get married. We are Hindu. We're going to look for somebody to boost our stats. Definitely not matrilineal. This was one that I was looking at. We'd have a non-aggression pact. I'm not sure who that is with, though. They do have a claim. I'm not sure where they are. Oh, down here. But I checked earlier, and she was pretty far down the list on the line of succession. Maybe one of these. I could press these and probably defeat them at war. I wonder, does he have anyone with a claim? Oh, she's married. Those are all boys. But you're here. Oh, he's got a mask on. You do have... They're too young, though. What about up here? What about you? Oh, your family. Well, let's go back to what we were doing the regular way. Getting someone with a claim is certainly good, preferable. We could certainly get this claim to Pandaya. I just don't know if we could push it anytime soon. They're awfully big. So what about this one? What am I? What's her age? Oh, she's 15. Oh, that's way far away. That's not good. What about this girl? Her husband is dead. She has 2 weak claims. Oh, here. That wouldn't be so bad. I mean, they've got some troops here, but they also just lost in war. That's how we got this province. Or just for the best one who's going to give us some stats that are going to boost us. Let's see, what do we are poor in stewardship, so... Well, there you go. Strongest steward is her. And she's 16, so she's our age. Okay, what does she have? Combat modifier, fortune builder, monthly prestige. Oh, she's a twin. She's patient, honest, diligent. She's got some nice traits going here. And temperate. Alright, I think this is probably our best bet right here. We would gain some prestige from this marriage, and we would pick up some claims, or a claim. Somebody's inviting us to join a plot. Blessings upon you and your house, Raja Govinda. We would like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim on the kingdom of Karnataka. Gosh, I really don't want to go against my uncle. But I do not like him at all. And he's... So who are you? You're only 18. Nulam Bavadi. You know, I don't think that's such a good idea. Let's decline. Alright. Mahadvayar and Raja Govinda are getting married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Save 31 gold for 100 prestige. Or do we take the gold to keep improving? Dun dun dun. Is 30 gold worth 100 prestige? Probably. 100 prestige. I mean, that gold comes pretty quick. That prestige doesn't. I mean, we've been ruling for 13 years. That's a quarter of what we have. We're going to make 31 gold in just a handful of months. Alright. To the most excellent Raja Govinda, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that Raja Govinda and Mahadevayar get married. Alright, cool. Now we're married. Now we have more of a boost to our state levels. And we're ready to groom an heir. And she likes us, but only a little. Alright, now I would like to see, are you at war? You weren't, but you are now. So apparently, your war ended. And we're going to war with them as a full group. Kambumpet. So we're going to war for Kambumpet. Let's try to pull up our forces. Our number has dropped to 883 now. And we're going to head straight on in. Majari's the other one left. Or we could bring ourselves in. Let's get ourselves in there in the flank. We might learn something. Pick up some traits that are good for the future. Let's see. We can designate a regent. Appoint counselor. Ooh, nice. Dear nephew, peace be with you. I would like to give you a seat on my council and therefore offer you the title of advisor. Accept. Alright, now we're an advisor to the king. Ooh, here they come matching our size, but we have 1,900 troops with us. So we are not alone. So they've got about 2,000 in total with their ally. We vastly outnumber them, so this should be pretty easy. First stage done. Second holding is being sieged as we speak. Ooh, Castle Town has been built. That'll help increase our income. And I'm an advisor. Ooh. Oh, well, they were sieging us down for a moment, but they ran. There's their northern force. To them. There's also another war going on up here, not involving us. Oop, there's multiple things going on. By favor has been received. Oh, 216 for a favor, sure. For now, I'll play that game. This request council support. I did. owe me a favor. I don't really know how I would collect that favor later. He would decline. Alright, the main goal has already been sieged down, is now ours. We're at 32%. The overall war goal. I can speak. Yes I can. Let's see. Krishna's call in favor. Our keep just got built, and here we are. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. How do you wish to proceed? Okay, this is our Thakur. That's him. Wait, that's him. Oh, our cousin. Okay. Ask politely, or we do nothing. We'll ask politely. Do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be your vassal, but that does not make me your slave. I am within my full right to associate with whichever faction I wish. Little turd. Once I have a baby, you're no longer my heir. And we might just deal with you at some point if you continue to be a little turd. Alright, I don't see that army around anymore, so either they retreated or were defeated. In event, the peasants in Balconda spend a long time on the road in order to meet with the Pujaris, or so your Upadhyaya claims. He suggests that it would be in your interest to construct local shrines. In that way, the peasants would not have to travel far in order to worship. Okay, so I've had this event before, and it does end up costing a pretty penny, but it does have some good long-term impacts. Starts cheaply enough. There's the 800. They match us in size, so we do need to be careful with that, but we do have two large armies just beside us. There's that large army to the north, so they're both still intact. They've just taken a hit, but they haven't been wiped out. Oh, crap! Whoa, 2,000. Where did they come from? They must have just been hired. Alright, well, we are retreating out. Looks like we are just avoiding war here. Joining the nearest force. Where we definitely need to stay put now. We gotta watch ourselves so we don't get wiped clean. And they're calling up more troops. Where are they intending to go? This is kind of a good way to go. I'm gonna go this way, and if I don't... No, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna stay right here. Let's check in what's going on here. We are at 63%, but we are not outnumbering them like we were before. They've got just under 4,000. We do have the advantage in troops. I mean, we've got, what, 5,500? So we've got them outnumbered. But that doesn't mean if we get separated, we're not going to have an issue. There's still one more holding here. There we go. 70%, and they're moving south. We're going to go with them. A lot stronger if our forces gathered together. Looks like another war is ongoing. the realm, not involving us. Okay, and it looks like we are sieging down Nalor. %80 of war goal now. Our war score. The target here is Kampong. Not an additional war. It looks like the troops are coming in to join us. This army is moving around, probably heading to these provinces here, which is a little bit dangerous as we are outnumbered by about 800 to the army here. So if they were to decide to attack us, we are not safe. But only 2 provinces away, it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, 1 of 2 holdings have been sieged down. Meanwhile, their army's just staying put, and there's 100% war score. Alright. Maharaja Krishna the Unready has transferred the vassalage of Thakur Prolyanan of Kampampet to Raja Govinda of the Vemladaj Halukya Raj. Alright, hey, we pick up another. So as long as we continue these wars, we are gaining from them. Alright, we're gonna head back to our lands. So we've picked up another province. Thank you so much, kind sir. It is another vassal, and we do need to deal with that vassal. But it's only 1 province that they hold, so it's not a big deal. The Northern Territory has a bit of a mess on their hands, but we are not involved in that war. Go. So combined, we've got 1,400 troops. We still hold 3 provinces ourselves. Decent amount of money coming in. I don't want to spend too much at the moment, knowing that we do have an event right now with Valconda going on, and that it will likely what do you call it? Likely cost us some money to complete that event with positive effect, so I want to save that money for that. Looks like while we are the liege, oh, and he's already liking us, that's good. We don't stand to get his title. Why is that? Passed from your realm, so there's a claim outside of the realm, I guess. Let's see, where am I able to check that? His title. And he also has a claim on this territory. And as it gets smaller, it's going to get easier. But again, if they can produce almost 4,000 troops, each province we take is less that they can produce, but and we can produce a little bit more troops. Right now we can only, what, 1,400 was it? It's not 4,000, and I definitely can't hire 3,000 troops. So we are not taking this whole thing as of yet right now. It's working pretty well that the Maharaja keeps adding province after province, and 2 out of the 3 that he's recently added have been given to us. So more and more, this is looking to be one very large area. These guys shouldn't be that hard to pick off one at a time. And we are far, far, far away from trying to challenge for the rulership ourselves. The way it's going is mighty fine with me. Alright, so where are we at? Choose a patron deity. These are the three gods of the Trimurti, the Great Trinity. Perhaps I should choose one of them as my patron deity. For Shiva and his trident. Martial +1, diplomacy -1. All-powerful crowned Vishnu. Mighty Brahma, he of 4 faces. There are other powerful deities as well. Let's see. Is there anything I want here? Martial over diplomacy, maybe? Sure. Shiva it is. Okay, there are some options here. But let's not worry about those just yet. As much as I would like Arangalu, that is still being held by our uncle. Okay, here we go. As I enter my chambers, all of the work I had done in my spare time seems to have been cleaned up and put back. Books are neatly set in alphabetical order, and notes have been thrown away. Oops, Mahadevi Akakandid was apparently cleaning earlier. Conscientious. Cleaning is... oh man, really? Alright. Mahadevi is quietly cleaning her chambers after my episode in there. Seems like this is a very thorough child. She hates me now. Ooh. Okay, now we see some changes here, and this is down to a single province. And he is imprisoned. I don't have a claim though, do I? Yeah, no casus belli. I want a casus belli. We need our council. And it should be Spy Master, right? Build Spy Network. Now, who's making the claim? Is it my spy? No? What about Chancellor? Are you making the claims? Who's making a claim? Fabricate claims. 16% chance yearly. Alright, Chancellor. Go make a claim. A single province attached to the edge of mine. I can definitely take that. Alright, well, looks like we're out of time here. We're looking to add this province possibly, as they are a weakened state now. But so far, through our liege, we're making good progress in that realm. I'll look into this first. I have had trouble with the vassal of mine and tried everything I could think of to help us get along better. Chancellor Thakor Aryanga managed to do in one day what I had struggled with for several weeks, when he told me to just ask the vassal for forgiveness. That was all that was needed. 7 gold, yeah, that's fine. Good job. Alright, so we're out of time, so that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record.